Agatha Harkness, can you hear me?
I can.
The Grey Seneschal extends a hand. Shall you take it, knowing it may lead to your destruction?
I shall.
Do you willingly sever your bond to this world, knowing it may lead to your dissolution?
I do.
And will you open yourself to the Grey Seneschal, knowing it may lead to your possession?
I will.
Spoken, witnessed, and sealed. I will now begin.
Steady, Wanda.
I call upon the Grey Seneschal. Seize the spirit of Agatha Harkness and deliver her into this world.
It's her. Oh, I can see her. I can see...
Agatha?
Sarah. Wait. She did not want you to find out like this. How are you here?
I couldn't find a keepsake. A simple spell said it was here.
The locket.
Wanda stole it. I nearly caught her outside my room, didn't I?
Wanda was the lookout. I am the one who stole it.
Why would you do that to me?
Agatha asked me to.
Asked? Why would you pull her back from her final rest? You should know better.
Sarah, she never left the Abbey. She's been here for months.
Then what are you? The Grey Seneschal. I won't let you do this to her.
Sarah, wait!
Wanda won't destroy her again. Sarah, no! What have you done to her?
Nothing worse than what you've done, Sarah.
Agatha?
You were the worst thing to happen to me. Oh, how I loathed our time together. It took death to finally free me of your insipid...
This isn't Agatha. Reveal yourself.
Hello, sweetling.
Mephisto.
Release Agatha. We have no quarrel with you.
I have quarrel with him.
You want me to simply give you this withered ecto-puppet? Come now. Someone must know how this works.
It's always the same with you. The devil is here, and he's ready to bargain.
Ah, the hairy little creature remembers how it works.
No bargains. Release Agatha, right now.
No, no, no. I'm willing to make a simple trade. Give me Ilyana, and you can have this faded rag of a spirit.
Do you think I would ever trust you with anything?
Still touchy from our last encounter. Unlike some of you here, I honor all bargains I strike, to the letter. I thought you were the true power here. But if you have no hold over the Queen of Limbo, they're as useless to me as this wizened phantasm.
Wait. I will speak with Ilyana.
Good, good. But don't take too long. If you delay, I'll melt this shriveled spirit.
There is little to say.
Ilyana, I am just stalling for...
Shush. There is little to say because I know how to push him out.
What is the plan?
If I banish him directly, he takes her with him. But if I channel my power through someone close to Agatha... Wham! Sucker punch. He loses control, I banish him, and Agatha stays behind.
And why have you not done it already?
Channeling my power through a person causes lasting injury. I do not know who should bear this suffering.
I can only offer myself.
Hunter, this is quite dangerous. Are you certain?
To save Agatha, defy the devil, and keep you from his clutches? Of course I am certain.
You are a fool. But you are the best fool I know. Give me the signal when you're ready.
Enough deliberations. Do we have a bargain?
Magic. What do we say to the devil?
We say...
The devil can go to hell!
Agatha?
Sarah, you can hear me?
And see you.
What, no kiss?
And that's how I know it's you.
What you've done here, to bring everyone together,
It's not enough.
I've never been more delighted to tell you how wrong you are. This is so much better than we'd expected. We just need to finish it.
We? Does that mean you'll stay and help?
You thought I did all this to say goodbye? Oh, Sarah, you're hopeless.
Not anymore.
Look at that. Hunter, would you mind walking with me? They deserve some privacy.
Indeed.
Agatha's back. It worked.
We do well together.
I was thinking the same thing. So what now?
We should let them catch up.
Agreed. See you tomorrow. I'm going to bed and don't plan to set an alarm.
Whew. That was something else. G'day there, mates. My name is Mr. Magilla-Cutti. Welcome back once again to my channel. Today, we will be returning to the story of Marvel's Midnight Sun. So in the last story, we pretty much took on Crossbones, and saved some people Transia. And we started to conduct a ritual, as you saw there, to bring Agatha back. We're at it so everyone can actually see her, instead of just hear her. Sarah almost did interfere, but I can understand her. Because she didn't want to put Wanda through that. Well, rather bring her back because she thought that she was already gone. Ah, yeah, we didn't see that. Might as well. And it looks like that I got myself severely injured, so Hunter is pretty much out of commission for the time being. We've got a couple of people we can talk to, so let's have a talk with Strange before we head to bed. And I got a bit of work to get everything back in balance again.
You and Magic deftly handled Mephisto.
Wasn't easy.
I dare say Steve would approve. And all is as it should be. Miss Maximoff acquitted herself with aplomb, as did you and Miss Rasputin.
Are you concerned about Mephisto?
No more than any other day.
I guess it takes someone who rose from the I'm sorry. I don't mean to postulate. Captain America was able to best his enemy. That counts for something.
Don't worry, I won't go saying you're good or nothing. Next time, direct the damage to the guy with the healing factor. You kids actually did it. Agatha's back. This place already feels more lively. So to speak.
Hey!
I hope that punching this bag will help clear my head. This Rumlow thing has really thrown me for a loop. I didn't expect that.
It may sound crazy, but it is as hard to lose an adversary as it is to lose a friend.
No, that doesn't sound crazy. Go on.
He was a motivating force, suddenly gone from your life. But suddenly your hunt has ended. There is an empty hole.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And I'm filling the hole with punches. You really seem to get it. You could have been a therapist, if those had existed back in your day.
If you need to talk things through.
I'm a little talked out, to tell you the truth. I think I just need to keep punching until my head clears up.
And how long do you think that will take?
Until I run out of punches. Just breathe. Keep it steady.
A good leader always endures for the sake of others. Please do not take such a risk again, especially considering the condition of your collar.
I can't thank you enough. And I'm certain I will over the coming days. But right now, do you mind terribly if I catch up with the love of my life?
And afterlife.
Don't make me haunt you.
Oh boy. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing some dark choices if I want to get back in balancing myself out again. And they say a hunter could not get injured, but then again, it's not injured in battle. Okay, so new super links from Robbie.
Put her in shackles and dragged her to the courthouse. Sure, they were going to take the torch to her, or the noose.
Hunter, if you're awake, come to Central. I need to show you something.
Okay.
But Agatha's not the kind of witch that would let herself burn.
No, she's not.
So, how did she get out of being another victim of the wild imaginations of superstitious villagers?
She stood obstinately, brows furrowed, and declared, "Who do you think you are to accuse Agatha Harkness of being a witch?"
She denied being a witch?
Sarah's giving you the polite version. Agatha wasn't stingy with her profanity. I think she even made the judge cry.
So she, cursed her way out.
More like hexed. When she left the courthouse that day, I believe most of the local magistrates were toads.
I'm pretty sure they were always toads. As I remember it, the charges were dropped against her because she had one hell of a good lawyer. Threatened to sue him if they dared to put another witch on trial.
And they never did. And there's a new spirit in the Abbey. A welcoming one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's have a look at these posts.
Straight out of Cap's playbook.
How wonderful to have a fellow mentor back in the Abbey.
I better just move away so they can stop interrupting me. Okay, it's restricted from Steve Rogers. Wait, we got one here from Ileana. Tell me a story. Who are you talking to? Anyone. Just make it interesting. TV is a bust. I have a bedtime story. You can say. When I was about 8 or 9 and was summoning someone to meet the 3 graded witches of Transia, they filled my head with thoughts of moving their castle, but before my young mind could even entertain the idea, a mighty wizard attacked us. The witches fought but were losing fast. I panicked, cast my first ever hex, ending the fight, and the wizard. All of this can very well be a bedtime story my mother told me, turned into a false memory over the years. The end. My kind of bedtime story. I even fell asleep twice. God damn it, Eliana. Alright, so restricted from Steve. Tony, what's up with Steve? He's really out of sorts. Do you know how it is when you have history with someone? They can really get under your skin. Is there anything we can do? I rarely see him like this, so no clue. I feel we should be doing something to help out. I have an idea. The two of us can hang out within his earshot. And what, just talk? Yeah, no conversation. I'm sure we can manage one of those. Actually, I like that. Alright, let's go give Captain America an object lesson. If the two of us can work through work through our thing, he can definitely work through this. His. Hey, Tony Stark, can we get Agatha and Count Siblink? I have a backlog of dank means I need to send her. Probably that's not possible. Oh, come on. It'd mean a lot. I suppose a memorial account wouldn't be too much trouble. Yeah, me. I'm sure she'll see them in spirit. Ha, good one. Okay then. Okay. Alright, so see what Carol wants.
Hunter, I'm glad you could make it. I've got something disturbing to show you. I spent some time decrypting the data drive Crossbones gave to Cap.
Oh?
I hope it gave us good information on Hydra.
He gave us good intelligence, all right. But it's not about Hydra. It's about us. Take a look. He had files on all of us. Cap, me, Stark, Blade, Magic, Nico, everyone. Strengths, weaknesses. Mostly weaknesses.
You have to remember, Crossbones wanted Cap to have this. As far as I'm concerned, none of this information is trustworthy.
Maybe so. But I've read what he wrote about me, and it's not wrong. He even dug up my old flight school records. He was thorough, in the creepiest way. This isn't even all of it. There's a whole other section, but I can't access it.
More encryption.
Multiple layers of it. I could probably get it, but it'll take me a while. Cap could make this go a lot quicker.
Where is he? I am surprised he is not going over these files with you.
He was with me when we first unlocked the drive. He was already agitated from Crossbones' death, but I think seeing what he had on us really set him off. He excused himself in a hurry. Now I need him back.
It is disturbing to think that Crossbones could have gotten into Cap's head and messed with him even from beyond the grave.
It's a trying time for all of us. I want to cut Cap some slack, but unfortunately, I need to access these files. If there's even a chance they could contain something to help us, I need to know immediately.
Was there anything about me on that drive?
Strangely, no. Not a word.
Odd.
I'll keep trying to break this code while you find Cap.
Yeah, it is very odd, man. Just want to get myself back to the dark side a bit. Okay, Cap's outside in the yard. Let's go see him. Cap?
Hunter, got any concerns?
More or less.
Steve, Carol needs your help decrypting Crossbones' files.
It figures she'd send you. Did she tell you I want nothing to do with it? Because I still don't.
Tell me why this is a problem.
It was something Crossbones said. The old man. He was talking about my greatest enemy.
Who?
The Red Skull commanded Hydra during the war. Obsessed with the occult.
You think the Red Skull has something to do with those files?
I'm certain. One file is called Project Gutmorder, a classic name for a Red Skull terror weapon. Rumlow wanted me to use the tools of my oldest enemy to defeat the newest. I won't give him the satisfaction.
Steve, we need to know what the file says. Information from any source is valid if it helps us defeat Lilith.
A tool is just a tool justifies so many terrible outcomes. I won't be part of anything cooked up by the Red Skull.
That is not your call to make. You helped put me in charge. Now trust me to do my job.
Well, I guess you have been paying attention. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, huh? I'll talk to Carol and do what I can. Thanks for helping me work through this, Hunter.
Of course.
Alrighty then. Nothing else really to do besides the general mission. So if we're gonna have to do that. I didn't think it would be something from Red Skull.
Ghosts and vampires living peacefully together in the Abbey. Maybe there is hope.
Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so, as the ancient ones once told me, do not hoard your potions.
What was that?
Sorry about that. Do not hoard your potions, but use them when the need arises. There will be no refunds given in the end. Silent partner, so we can buy himself resources.
Hey, Hunter.
Tony?
I have high expectations. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Find more coil, send it my way.
Alright. Let's see what that super link was. Okay. Class, Human. One origin, King Koala. Clearance, Black Diamond. I visited Alice Springs, Australia on Redacted and can confirm numerous cases of temporal distortion ending in CTE cease to exist, NF. The condition is highly contagious and extensive for Okay. Does anyone have a decoder ring for this, for the last bit? I think time is moving backwards. The poor guy got time back mid-report. Crap. And you're telling me this thing can spread? Tempest is doing her best to stop it, but that town might be too far gone. Oy. That doesn't sound good. Right, we already done the Wolverine's thing.
It is done.
Okay, got Berserk.
Your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all...
Yeah, I know, we all signed up for this.
Hey, Hunter. Central will crack the code. Here's the latest from Hydra World.
I got too many of these things.
What's Hydra up to now?
But that's not always a bad thing.
This stuff is actionable. Let's shut it down. Okay, Central. Work your magic.
Let's give the others something to do.
Really good intel here. Bye.
Alright. So, we need to complete a general mission, which of course we need to. Alright, so I'm going to cut it here and do one mission, so I'll see you guys very, very shortly. Yeah, I forgot we had this. But I'm going to save it for later on, because... Yeah, I want to sketch for the main story to see if we can actually try and save Banner. I mean, we probably will be able to, but... You know what I mean. Okay, so I'll... see you shortly. Okay. That didn't take too long. So, what is everyone up to? Just want to hang out? Who should we hang out with?
Hunter.
Blade?
Ah, Hunter. Good to see you.
Bunazua.
Hello. I think we'll join Storm this time around again.
You have called yourself a leader many times.
I've been in the position where I needed to make decisions for a team.
I'm sure you have made many tough calls.
I do what I can with the information I have. The same could be said of you.
You are right. Knowing what the right thing to do is tricky.
I always go with my gut.
Has it ever been wrong?
Oh, yes. But it's not the end of the world. Maybe in the case of your mother it is, but special circumstances.
Have you ever made a mistake?
Who hasn't? Nobody is perfect. I've made my fair share of mistakes, and have done my best to learn from them. Does it always work? No. I am curious to hear how you handle failure.
I make sure my team knows I'm sorry for letting them down.
Sorry is nice, but action is what makes the apology count.
Of course. I will make sure not to make the same mistake again.
There you go. We'll be here to catch you if you fall. Give yourself some credit, Hunter. You're doing just fine. Find me again for next time.
She left a gift. That's a good idea. So who wants to talk to us? Ah, caretaker. And she's down at the chapel? Let's go have a look, shall we? Just wanted to make sure I was recording.
It's been so long since I've prayed. I'm afraid I forgot how. Maybe you can help me find my way a little better?
It has been a while since I have seen you here, Sarah.
I guess when you live forever, places of worship take on a different significance. It doesn't seem so important to turn to a high power when you're not faced with the inevitability of death. But now, death, to even us immortals, is becoming an inescapable inevitability. So here I am, asking for guidance. But the Elder Gods are long gone. Only whispers of their power remain. So I've been sitting here quietly, trying to listen to whatever advice they have to offer, if any.
Well, I do not think they would advise you to sit here and wonder about what they would or would not say. They would want you to act.
Yes, but act how? Perhaps I should be asking Agatha. She would know better than I on what to do. Her spirit has only made herself known for one night, and she's already done more to heal the wounds of this team than I have in 6 months.
Agatha has been here in spirit longer than that.
She has? Hunter, how long has she been here?
Since the night I was resurrected.
And you didn't tell me. Why?
Honestly, I did not think you would believe me.
Why not?
I was the only one who could see Agatha's apparition. If I had told you, you would either think I was crazy or just telling ghost stories.
You don't know that. Maybe I would have listened.
Since I've been back from the dead, you have not been exactly one to listen or have an open mind. Do you know that?
Yes, you're right. I've been closed off, but I'm making a resolution to be more open. If we survive, I hope to learn more soft skills from her. She was always the more maternal one out of the two of us.
I will not argue with you there. Well, I should leave you to your prayers.
Let's hope someone answers them. Thank you, Hunter, but I'd like to be left alone to my thoughts now.
Yeah, okay, not Sarah. Okay, next morning. do until we wait to get that scene decrypted. So Storm will speak for us. Everyone's doing their own thing. Let's have that chat with Storm first.
Hunter, a word?
I'm listening.
I wanted to apologize. I'm afraid I came off a bit cold when we last spoke.
I will admit it threw me off guard, but it is okay. People need time to warm up.
If we want to warm things up, all I need to do is think of something that makes me feel good.
Is that right?
Yes, but that's a topic for another time.
I see you are still hesitant in sharing parts of yourself.
I'm not trying to keep secrets, but I don't want to alarm anyone.
Why would it be alarming?
Hypothetically speaking, how would you feel if others learned that you could cause a hurricane if you became too upset?
Afraid, if I am being honest.
People might view you in a new light. The last thing I want is for my team to think I am incapable of keeping things under wraps.
Do you think they are frightened of you?
No. I've had many years to keep myself stable. Let's leave it at that. I go into detail, but...
You do not trust me yet.
Keep doing what you're doing, and I'm sure we'll get there.
I suppose that's understandable. Someone with her powers, yeah, just trying everything to keep them under control.
It's so good to keep things bottled up.
Now, clear your mind and just breathe.
I cannot. I don't know why you dragged me out here.
I thought meditating was your thing.
It is, but I prefer to do it alone. It's hard for me to concentrate when an Avenger is staring at me.
Are you referring to me, Magic? Because I was planning on closing my eyes.
Oh, come you two. This is supposed to be a bonding experience. Agatha has been teaching me about meditation. She said our minds not only need to be strong on their own, but they need to be united as one.
Yes. Only if we are connected by consciousness can we withstand Lilith.
Fine, I will meditate with you. But no peeking.
You either.
Okay, let's try this again. Close your eyes and try to clear your mind of all the clutter. Every time a thought enters your head, gently acknowledge it and just let it go.
Ah, so I should be like Tony.
Oh, Robbie.
I give up.
He started it.
I think they were just trying to bond. But still, that was a funny part.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Discover something interesting on the area grounds with Charlie. Okay.
Ah, thanks, Hunter.
Guess everyone can end up.
Man, Blake goes to one of those fancy gyms where people deadlift professionally.
The cross-training place? Ah, no wonder I can't stand Blade's training days.
All that pepper by the franchises. Then liquidate.
A team that trains together, slays together.
I know I'm supposed to have the proportionate strength and stamina of a spider, but this is difficult.
Look at Stark go. Not bad for an old man in a suit.
Watch it, Scorch Mark.
I'm not sure I like that nickname.
Robbie, don't get him started.
Roberto Caliente, the Inhuman Torch, Captain Understudy, the Burnt Rubber Boy, and driver's license.
Scorch mark it is.
Oh my god. This.
About the notes for your Dracula research.
I don't know why. It's just always fun to see them go at it. Charlie, can we?
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Okay, this is strange. It's not coming up with any way for me to interact with them.
Don't tell me. Red Skull's plans for Wundagore monorail.
Close. Red Skull dug them back in World War II, but where they go, well, we're not sure. Yet.
There are some hints in Crossbones' data that a few of the tunnels might even be older.
How much do we trust Crossbones' data?
I trust it enough to investigate and launch reconnaissance. Up for a little smash and grab, Logan?
Ah, I see where this is going. It's a cannonball special. Except that you're throwing me at a whole mountain.
We know you're strong enough to take it.
Want in on the action, Steve?
Negative. I need to poke around Crossbones' hard drive. There's still encryption I can't crack.
Maybe it's spicy love letters from Crossbones to Sin? She's Red Skull's daughter or granddaughter or something. Anyone sharing a family tree with Red Skull is bad news. Dating Crossbones is proof of that pudding.
That's right. I wonder what kind of murder sonnets those two deranged lovebirds wrote to each other. But while it would make some titillating nightmare fuel, we have bigger fish to fry.
And it's a big old doozy of a fish. Something called Project Gottmorder.
Based on my limited German, that sounds promising.
Agreed. Only it could be nothing. Red Skull doled out fancy names left and right. I think the answer's here, in Crossbones' data.
What we do know is that these tunnels go somewhere. And Hydra's hiding something. Something potentially big.
Well, that's more context than I normally get for potential suicide missions. Into the Hydra nest we go.
So it sounds like they're going to be doing a smash and grab mission. What fun.
Hope you're not afraid to get dirty, Hunter.
I just came out of a coffin, so...
If we're really going into those tunnels underneath Mount Wundagore, get ready for some good old-fashioned grime and slime.
Are you saying the Red Skull did not value comfort?
The guy was a Nazi whose head was the color of an inflamed big toe. I doubt he was trucking in lacy throw pillows down there.
I will adjust my expectations.
The map we have is pretty loose, but luckily, you're gonna have me leading the way. So don't worry about getting stuck or lost.
We have a partial map. I think I can handle myself. I am known as the Hunter after all.
Sure, a partial map will get you partially there. But when you're stuck in a Nazi trap and you're surrounded by whatever's been lurking down there since Red Skull turned off the lights, it may be a good idea to have old Wolverine along. Not that you'll need me, of course.
With any luck, we will learn the Skull's secrets quickly.
Yeah, it'll be good to see what the old bonehead was up to.
You talk as though you knew him.
It's not like we traded punches or anything, but I was in Canadian intelligence during the war. The Skull was definitely on our radar. As nasty as you'd expect. Obsessed with the occult.
And this Project Gottmorder?
That's new to me. Hopefully it lives up to its name. I'd hate to go all the way down there and find out it's just a regular old mortar.
I am not in the mood to joke with you, Logan.
Yeah, no worries. I do this to entertain myself. You don't have to listen. Even though I'm hilarious.
Truthfully, the Gottmorder makes me nervous.
Whatever it is, I hope we can get it out of there. I don't want to spend more time in those tunnels than I have to.
On that, we can agree.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. I tell you, there's nothing better than a bunch of spooky tunnels.
Sounds like someone's going to be having a fun time.
That was for free.
Sending you. Stay out of trouble.
Try to.
If I were a Hydra mastermind, I'd keep secret labs stocked with even more secret research.
So you want to people?
You're headed into unsecured tunnels beneath Mount Wundagore with Wolverine as your guide. I'd understand if you've got some worries.
Considering the Red Skull connection, I'm surprised you will not be leading us.
Normally, I would be leading the charge. Unfortunately, I need to keep working to decode the rest of the drive.
If Crossbones intended for you to be there, it may be better that you are not.
I'm not one to hide from a fight, but I appreciate you and Logan looking out for me, Hunter.
What was Logan saying about someone named Sin?
Ah, yes. She's a member of Red Skull's family. I've tangled with her a few times. She's a chip off the old block. Minus the giant Red Skull, of course.
Do you think she knows about this Project Gottmorder?
I have no doubts. I caught her trying to raid a museum for some of Red Skull's artifacts.
So, wait.
If Crossbones was going to give his intel to anyone besides Lilith, it would have been her.
But he did not. He gave it to you.
Right. And that leaves us little choice. If we don't find this Project Gottmorder, it's only a matter of time before Sin does. Good luck out there.
Thanks.
I'm not sure what to think about the grotto. It's not big enough to swim laps. Its only real purpose is for lounging and soaking up the sun.
The grotto is a luxury. We have little room for that.
Exactly. The R&R comes after we do the work. As long as it isn't distracting to the team, I guess we can chalk it up to morale building.
I suppose
No need
so.
to pass on my griping. I get enough Cap hates the water jokes. I don't. Not really. What I hate is losing decades of my life to the sea. But if it means I'm still around to do my part, I can't hate it too much.
I guess so. Okay, people, that's gonna have to do it for today's episode. Thanks, Dawn. So, we're gonna have to find out more about Project Gottmorder. But it was good that we got Agatha back. I mean, I was a little worried when Mephisto came stomping in. But then again, I suppose she was open to getting possessed. And by the looks of it, he was pretty much just keeping his ear to the ground. Sneaky bastard. And if he could try to get Ileana back. And why am I not surprised? But anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Show your support for the channel. I would very much appreciate that. With that said, I'm going to hop off now. Got other stuff I want to get through. And I want to get back to playing some more Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm going to do that, do some editing, and then I'll get back into Star Wars. Thank you all again, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, and drive safely out there, people. Bye bye, take care, have a good time. Whew.